Top of the first inning here, Kaskaskia leads off for Kaskaskia against Max Meyer with a leadoff double. And very quickly, Kaskaskia has a runner in scoring position. First pitch swinging, no less. He teed off on that one out to the left center or the right center field gap. And it's a double for Shugi, and that will bring in Justin Bogard out in center field this afternoon. Another lefty to face Meyer here. Meyer from the stretch, pitch on the way. And that's just a bit low. Ball one. One and 0 count for Meyer here. Again, pitching from the stretch. Pitch on the way. That is going to be bunted. Meyer picks it up over to first. And the runner moves up to third. And on the infield bunt single, Bogard is on. First and third now, nobody out for Ryan Burke, the third baseman for Kaskaskia. Two men on, nobody out. Top of the first inning. Kaskaskia has jumped out on top, or not on the lead just yet, but they have runners at first and third and nobody out. And we'll see if Max Meyer can work his way out of this jam. Throw over to first, and Burke over there is back easily. Had to dive in, but he was back pretty easily. Meyer now set, pitch on the way. That's high for a ball. Count now 2-0 on Burke here. That one swung on. Going to be caught. It is deep enough, though. Play at the plate. And the Bobcats get him. Nice throw from Carter Ruffner out there in center field. Great throw from Ruffner. How many outfield assists has he had that we've seen? At least a couple of 3 or 4.
Right. Got
At any rate.
Great arm on him.
2 outs now. The runner at third is thrown out, going home. And we've got a runner at second base in Bogard. And Gavin Baldwin will be the batter. Baldwin, the first baseman for Kaskaskia. And there is a strike. One strike now on Baldwin. Meyer. Ball gets away from right, throw down to third, and they got him.
Nice.
Aiden Wright takes care of the second. 2 outs in the inning, 1 left on. Nobody scores for Kaskaskia. We go to the bottom of the first. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Colt Sussex Uphold will lead off things in the bottom of the first inning for the Bobcats. Sussex Uphold has flourished since being moved to the top of the lineup for the Bobcats. He is now batting .293, 1 home run, 12 RBIs for Colt. In the on-deck circle is going to be Aiden Wright. Jacob Gresham will bat third. Anybody gets on, Keegan Martin for the Bobcats as they face off against freshman Donnie Zimmerman from Louisville. Rest of the batting order looks like this for the Bobcats. Arten Logvinoff will bat 5th. Bryce Humphrey 6th. Carter Ruffner 7th. Josh Colon 7th. And Steele Jackson will be in the number 9 spot. Defensively, Donnie Zimmerman, we said, on the mound. Mason Heyman is the catcher. Across the infield, Ryan Burke is at third base. The shortstop, Caleb Herbert. Second baseman is going to be Hunter Bilek. The first baseman is Gavin Baldwin. In the outfield, it's going to be Justin Bogard. In center field, the right fielder is Kenneth Sugi. And the left fielder is going to be Garrett Esposito. Uphold steps in. He'll face Zimmerman here. First pitch all the way from Zimmerman. That is low for ball 1. Uphold swinging on the second pitch. Pops it out to short right field, and that is handled out there, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Aiden Wright steps in now for the Bobcats. Wright batting .336 on the year. Has a home run and 21 RBIs for the Bobcats this year. Pitch on the way, and Wright looks at strike 1. Right on the outside corner. Oh, one delivery from Zimmerman on the way. That's just a bit low for ball 1. Looked like the pitch was in the same exact spot as the first strike.
Can't quite decide.
Yeah, umpire calls that a ball, and the count is even at 1-1. 1 out here, bottom of the first inning. Nobody on for the Bobcats. And that's on the outside corner once again for strike 2. Zimmerman took a little bit off that one. 1-2 delivery on the way. Wright pops that one up. That's going to be a base hit straight up the gut. And the Bobcats have a runner on. Jacob Gresham going to bat. Gresham out at first base this afternoon. A late addition to the starting lineup this afternoon.
Oh, really?
One on, one out. Zimmerman from the stretch. Gresham is set. Pitch on the way. Kind of a check swing down to third. Over to second to first.
Oh, called him out.
And that is a double play. Nobody left on. Nobody scores. We head to the top of the second. Kaskaskia and the Bobcats tied 0-0. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Raylan James Marketing. Marketing done your way. No matter how small your business is, we're here to help with everything from social media management to search engine optimization. Needing a website or business cards? A flyer for your upcoming event? We do that too. Hometown people helping out our hometown businesses. Contact us today at 618-315-3611 or email claire@raylanjames.com to see how we can help your business grow. Go Mules!
Very interesting first inning for Kaskaskia College, to say the least. Kaskaskia had runners at first and third, nobody out. Their number 3 hitter, Burke, hits a pop fly out to center field. Carter Ruffner catches it. The runner at second the runner at third, rather, tries to tag up and head home, and a great throw by Ruffner to Aiden Wright.
Yeah.
Cuts him down. And then, on the very next play, next batter, Wright fumbles a ball coming in from Meyer. collects himself, and throws a runner out at third. So Meyer works out of a first and third, nobody out jam, and nobody scores. There's the throw down to second for Kaskaskia. It's going to be 4, 5, and 6. Baldwin, Herbert, and Bilek.
We have Sherry Merlos checking in saying, let's go Jacob Gresham. We're proud of you, nephew. And Kathy Moore saying, come on, Jacob, from Aunt Kathy and Nana. Thank you guys for joining us. Not exactly what Jacob was hoping for on that hit with leading to a double play, but, you know, it was a good hit. He made contact with the ball, and you can't win them all, right?
Can't win them all, and that was Jacob kind of a check swing.
Yeah.
And just
made contact probably when he wasn't.
You betcha. First pitch is fouled off, out of play. How many times have we said that this year?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man. We have seen a lot of foul balls from the Bobcats and from their opponents throughout the year. Pitch all the way.
Oh, dropped it in center field there.
Refner had it. It was a tough one. He had a tough one, and that is going to be a base hit for Baldwin by my count. I'm going to call it a base hit.
Yeah.
So Herbert will step in. Meyer again pitching from the stretch after allowing another leadoff hit here in the top of the second. Pitch on the way. That's fouled off, straight back, and that's strike one. Herbert, the shortstop for Kaskaskia, 25 and 23 on the year. 0-1 delivery from Meyer coming up. That's outside for ball one. One delivery to Herbert. That's a little bit low for ball two. 2-1 the count on the Kaskaskia shortstop. Pitch on the way. That's going to be popped up. Deep center field, and that will bounce on the warning track and hit the wall. A double by Herbert. That means runners at second and third with nobody out here in the top of the second inning for Kaskaskia. Hunter Bilek, the second baseman, will bat now. And Meyer in a bit of a jam once again. Battled through it in the first inning. We'll see if he can do it here in the second. Pitch is on the way. That's inside for ball one. Bilek looks at a strike on the outside corner, and that's a 1-1 count on him. Top of second inning here at FNB Field. Nobody out. Runners at second and third for Kaskaskia. That's low for a ball. Wright keeps it in front of him and prevents the runner from scoring. The count now 2-1 on Bilek. 2-1 delivery on the way. Bilek fouls that one straight back, and the count evens at 2. And that is a called third strike, and that's the first strike out of the ball game for Max Meyer. That was a big one. They needed that. Matthew Hunzinger will bat now, the designated hitter. We talked about him in the pregame. He's from Dietrich, just up the road.
Always good to see local boys, but
You betcha. The lefty bats here with 2 on and 1 out. Pitch on the way inside. Ball 1.
Got Amy Wells saying, let's go Bobcats, cheering and watching from Bayan, Oklahoma. Thanks for joining us, Amy.
One and 0 the count on Hunzinger. Pitch on the way. That's fouled off, and that's strike 1. In the on-deck circle, the left fielder, Garrett Esposito, and then the catcher, Mason Heyman, will come to bat if we get to that point. 1-1 delivery from Meyer coming up. Pitch on the way. And that's just a bit outside for ball 2. Pitch from Meyer coming up. That's a strike. And the count evens at 2-2. Again, a beautiful afternoon here at FNB Field if you're in the area.
Pop
Stop on by.
out,
You betcha, man. Two-due delivery from Meyer on the way. That one's going to be popped up. Over toward the third base line and is going to go out of play. Count remains 2-2. Boy, another strikeout would be big for Meyer.
Definitely.
Give him a chance to get out of this inning unscathed. 2-2 delivery from Meyer on the way. That one. Grounded out, and
Calling it foul.
that is going to be a foul ball. Gresham was pointing foul all the way as soon as it got past him.
He knew if it was on the left side of him, it was foul. Running low on balls.
Count remains 2-2. That's a little early in the ballgame to be running low on balls.
Got Andrew Jacobs saying, morning, guys. Let's go Bobcats.
Good
Wish
morning,
we
Andrew.
were there. We wish you were, too.
2-2 delivery to Hunzinger coming up. Pitch is on the way. And that's a strikeout. And how big is that? That's going to allow Max Meyer to get out of the inning unscathed. If
We
he can
still have, still have one more.
one more, but
Yeah.
ground ball, pop fly, no chance of a runner scoring if we field it cleanly. Garrett Esposito, the left fielder, steps in for Kaskaskia now. Pitch on the way from Meyer, and that's on the outside corner for a strike. Meyer worked out of a first and third, nobody out jamming the first. Now he's trying to work out of a second and third, nobody out jamming the second, and he's just about to do it. Pitch on the way, that's going to be grounded. Going to be grounded foul down the third base line.
We have Coach McHugh's dad tuning in. He says, hello from behind the home dugout. Air conditioner is a plus in Matt McHugh's car. Thanks for joining us. Glad to have you here, too.
You betcha. 0-2 the count. Pitch on the way. And that's going to be popped up. Ruffner camps under it, and
Can of
that
corn.
will do it. You betcha. Couple left on, runners stranded at second, third for Kaskaskia, and they don't score, though. It's still 0-0, bottom of the second. Coming up, you're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Farm Bureau members can save $500 off the purchase of a new 2023 Ford Super Duty, F-150, Ranger, or Maverick. You must be a Farm Bureau member for at least 60 days before purchasing your vehicle. Membership dues are as low as $20 per year. Contact the Wayne County Farm Bureau at 842-3342 or go to WayneCFB.com and join today. The Wayne County Farm Bureau, a membership that means something. Max Meyer throwing the type of inning that can instill a lot of confidence in you. He had runners at second and third, nobody out there in the top of the second inning, and was able to get out of it with a couple of strikeouts and then a pop fly out to center field.
Yep. Like you said, he's got to feel a little confident after that. It got a little hairy there for a second, but to come out of the inning without any runs scored, pat on the back for the Bobcats defense as well.
Keegan Martin, Artem Logvinoff, Bryce Humphrey scheduled to bat here in the bottom of the second. Carter Ruffner, if anybody gets on base, to face Donnie Zimmerman. Still no score. We're through an inning and a half here at FNB Field. Wind is starting to pick up. We feel the breeze coming through the window. And
yeah, it feels nice, which we're not in the sunshine.
Yeah. So Martin, the lefty, the third baseman, steps in to face Zimmerman here in the bottom of the second inning. Zimmerman with the pitch.
A little high.
Yep, that's ball one. One and oh the count. Pitch on the way. Opposite field. And that is going to hit the gap, and that's going to be extra bases. It'll be a stand-up double for Keegan Martin. He put that one in the right spot at the right time, and Martin is in scoring position for the Bobcats here, and Artem Logvinoff will come to bat. Zimmerman from the stretch with Martin at second. Pitch is on the way. Logvinoff looks at strike one. The 0-1 pitch from Zimmerman on the way. Martin going for second, going for third rather, and he'll be in there easily. He got a great jump on that one and steals third base. That was ball one on Logvinoff, and the count now 1-1 on the Bobcats shortstop. This may be the deepest we've seen Artie bat in the batting order this year. 1-1 delivery from Zimmerman on the way. Logvinoff swings through. That's strike two. Artie stepping in with 3 home runs, 23 RBIs, a .248 batting average. That's outside for ball two, and the count evens at 2-2. Runner at third is Keegan Martin. He led off the inning with a stand-up double into the left center field gap. Stole third, and that's where he stands now. Pitch from Zimmerman on the way. Logvinoff fouls one down the right field line. The count remains 2-2. Two delivery. That one inside, and that's ball three. Count now full on Artie Logvinoff. Logvinoff swinging. Is it going to be deep enough?
Foul.
And
barely.
just barely foul. And had he kept that 2 feet to the left, he'd have had home run number 4.
Oh, man.
He turned on that one. He didn't hit it he didn't swing very hard on that one either. Just a nice, easy stroke, and that was definitely long enough to go out to park. Count remains 3-2, though, after the long foul ball. Pitch is on the way. Logvinoff swinging, fouls that one off to the right side. Let's keep count on that. That's foul ball number 3 in a row, right?
3 in a row? Okay.
Third, deep, that one. Okay,
yeah.
That's 3 in a row now. Still the 3-2 delivery coming up. Longvinoff pops that one up.
Don't do it.
In
Don't
foul
do
territory.
It is out.
And it hits the dugout. So
4.
that's 4 in a row. Just trying to foul him off to keep himself alive till he finds one that he can handle and that he likes.
Mm-hmm. We got Andrew Jacobs saying, let's go, Artie. I also have a Max Meyer story / comment that I'm going to read after
All right.
the AB.
Longvinoff ready. 3-2 delivery coming up. And he
called him out.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man, I sure hate that.
I did not like that one at all.
We have Sheldon Meyer saying, I met Max after a Joe Rogan podcast about a year ago. Several MLB players out there that day, and they all wanted Max to come play for their team next. He comes from good stock.
All right.
Good to know, Sheldon. That's very cool.
All right. That one going to be popped up.
It landed
Foul.
but I don't know, maybe he just lost it and he didn't really try to catch it.
May have lost it in the sun. We haven't seen that a lot. Humphrey, by the way, is the batter, Bryce Humphrey. And he's got an 0-1 count on him after the foul ball. Humphrey swinging, fouls that one off. That's 2 foul balls in a row. Both these teams making the opposing pitchers work. 0-2 delivery coming up. That's high for ball 1. Pitch is on the way. Humphrey looks at a ball high. The count evens at 2. Bobcats with the runner on third. 1 out. Top of the second inning. Pitch on the way. Bottom of the second, rather. Over to third. And that is a 5-3 putout, and that will be 2 outs in the inning. Carter Ruffner going to bat. Ruffner had that great outfield assist back in the first inning. And we'll bat here with 2 outs and Keegan Martin over at third base. Hoping like everything he isn't stranded out there.
Oh.
Strike 1 on Ruffner. One delivery on the way. And that's outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count now on Carter Ruffner. Bobcats looking for a 2-out base hit to score a run.
I've seen him do it before. I bet they could do it again.
Absolutely. Ruffner looks at strike 2 on the outside corner, and the count 1-2. That's high for ball 3. Good hitter's count now. Ruffner is going to get a good pitch to look at. I'm assuming he's going to get good pitch because pitch is on the way.
Well, I guess that's just
And
ball
that's low.
3.
Yes, it is. Three-two delivery coming up. And that is a called third strike. Runner left on and Keegan Martin at third base. Nobody scores. It's still a 0-0 ball game. We head to the third. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Your farm is more than land and crops. It's your legacy. Protecting it takes careful preparation and excellent service. At Country Financial, we're committed to providing you both. Rated as the #1 crop hail insurer in Illinois, we have over 100 certified crop adjusters and 24/7 customer service. Call me, Christina Copeland, your local country financial rep at 618-842-2185 to chat about your farm and crop insurance needs today. Farm and crop insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois, an equal opportunity provider.
Top of the third inning here at FNB Field. Max Meyer comes back out for his third inning of work. He's got a couple of miracles this afternoon. First and third, nobody out. He works out of it without allowing a run in the first inning. Second and third, nobody out in the second inning, and he works out of the jam with nobody scoring. He comes out here in the top of the third, I'm assuming brimming with confidence after the 2 strikeouts in the top of the second inning.
We have Drippy J saying put Byberg in. Byberg, the right-handed pitcher out of Barrie, Ontario.
All right. Mason Heyman will bat here for Kaskaskia to lead off the third. We're back to the top of the lineup after that. Sugi, and Bogard. And if anybody gets on, it's going to be Ryan Burke.
Exciting weekend this weekend in Fairfield, Illinois. We have,
busy.
yeah.
Wow.
Let's see, Jan and Dean's will be up at Save-A-Lot on Saturday for lunch, and the money will go towards Mark and Tina. There's also a benefit volleyball tournament going on at CP Church.
Am I going to have to break out the short shorts and play?
Yeah, I don't know. You may have to.
The 1970s era. I'm going to wear high top tube socks and
Yes. Sweatbands.
That's
and,
right.
Yes.
headband.
Hey, the short shorts are actually back in for guys, too. All that comes back around if you
Yeah,
hang on to
yeah,
it long
yeah.
enough.
Pitch is on the way, and Heyman looks at strike 2. It's 0-2. The count on the number 9 hitter for Kaskaskia College. We want to thank, Tina and myself, want to thank everyone that has been so nice. Hamel, stand-up double.
Yeah.
And runner at second base for Kaskaskia. As I was saying, thank you to everyone. We just feel so blessed that we're in a community that cares so much.
Yeah. There, you can hate on small towns all you want, but if something's going wrong, going on in your life, that people step up and are really there to help you
betcha.
out. So.
Kenasuchi to bat now, 1-1 on the afternoon with a double to lead off the ball game. He looks at strike 1. One delivery on the way. That one's going to be popped up. Out to left center field. Carter Ruffner coming over. Gets that one. That's out number 1 of the inning. Justin Bogard will bat. He's 1 for 1 on the afternoon. And he was thrown out stealing to end the first inning.
Mm-hmm.
Runner on second, 1 out here. Top of the third inning at FNB Field. Max Meyer has worked out of a couple of jams in the first and second. That one outside for ball 1. And still no score. Pitch on the way from Meyer. Swing, and that is deep center field. Ruffner watches it go out of bounds, or go out of play, and that's a home run. And that's a 2-0 lead for Kaskaskia over Frontier on the 2-run home run by Justin Bogard.
Oh, my. Flexing as he runs off the field.
That's not going to sit well with a lot of people, and I'm sure it's not going to sit well with.
I was just watching a Kobe Bryant interview the other day with his team was flexing after they, finally ended a losing streak.
Yeah.
They were all flexing, and he's just shaking his head like. I would never be caught doing that.
You know, you're only up 2-0. You know, yeah, you gave your team a 2-0 win.
Right.
Lead.
Right.
Unless he was purposely directing that at his teammates.
Right, yeah.
It might be okay.
It probably was all in fun.
But
you know, that's the way of the world now, too.
How many
celebration dances.
Well, I mean, how many times do you see a football team that's down by 30 points that gets a sack or something or an interception, and they're just all celebrating like they had won the game?
Yeah.
You know, it's okay to celebrate, but not to excess. If you're down by 30 points or 10 runs or, 5 goals, you don't need to celebrate. You need to be thinking about, okay, what can I do to get one more so we can get closer?
Right, keep the momentum going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burke now the batter. That bounces in there. And the count now 2-0 on Ryan Burke. And the count runs to 3-0 on Burke now. Okay, this is actually
number 11.
Yeah, that was number 11. That was Baldwin, who's down at first. And now Herbert will bat with 1 out. Two outs. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, and that will do it. So Herbert flies out for the 3rd out of the inning. At any rate, Kaskaskia gets a pair and they lead 2-0. You're watching Bobcat Baseball on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Looking for something special for that special someone? Let Black's Flowers and Gifts in downtown Fairfield help with a custom floral or silk arrangement, balloon or candy bouquet, or gift item. Give Black's a call at 618-847-7076 for pickup or delivery, or just stop by and say hi at 310 East Main in Fairfield. Black's Flowers and Gifts, your florist with a personal touch. Josh Colon, Steele Jackson, and Colt Sussex uphold here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Meyer gives up a 2-run home run in the top of the 3rd, and it's a 2-0 lead for Kaskaskia College.
Some more fun stuff going on this weekend, as if there hasn't already been enough.
I know.
There's also, Friday's Cinco de Mayo.
That's right.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
Go visit La Fuente, El Mexicano, or Chavez now.
Chavez, yeah.
Both great places. 2, the Derby is on Saturday.
Yep, you betcha. I read today where there were 4 horses that died at Churchill Downs this week.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm not sure if they were actually horses that were going to be in the Derby. I don't think so.
Okay.
But just horses being housed there. But I'm assuming you're going to mention the Derby Day party?
Well, I wasn't. I was going to mention Willow Creek Spring Market is also all day on Saturday, and it's $3 entry, free parking, 10 and under free. Lots of vendors, food vendors, all that stuff. If you have time, pop out there. It's a beautiful venue and so much fun. Live music.
Cologne.
But there's a
There's
a Derby party too?
Yes, at the VFW on Saturday afternoon. It's open to the public.
Get your hats.
You know what? Tina at the flower shop actually made one.
I saw it. It was beautiful.
1-0 delivery coming up to Josh Colon. He looks at strike 1 and the count 1-1. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff going on this weekend. Have you ever been to the Derby?
I've never been.
What an experience.
Oh, I am sure. Bucket list.
Yeah. I had a chance, growing up so close to Louisville, I had a chance to go to the Derby. Never actually saw the Derby.
Yeah.
Because I was on the infield.
Okay.
And we were just packed in there so tight on the infield at Churchill Downs.
Yeah.
Never actually saw the Derby,
but
I was there. I was there. Colon is struck out.
That's all that matters.
Steele Jackson will come to the plate.
I watched a movie. You said the 4 horses died. I watched a movie not too long ago about a guy that actually was paid by families to like kill the horses.
Really? Oh.
In a way that the insurance company couldn't figure out that it was to get the insurance money. I can't remember the name of it, but it was interesting for sure. Something you'd never think about happening. Or I didn't.
Still Jackson up to bat now for the Bobcats. And he has a 2-0 count on him. Jackson looks at ball 3. The 3-0 delivery coming up, and that is a strike.
Oh, no?
Yeah, that's ball 4. Okay. I
thought it was. I never heard a.
I didn't hear it either, but Jackson
Still lost count.
Jackson did not move. I thought I had lost track of the count, but it was 4 straight balls, and we're back to the top of the lineup for Uphold. And Uphold looks at strike 1. Pitch is on the way. Uphold swinging, and that's going to be foul. Zimmerman, he hadn't thrown over to first, but he is keeping a pretty close eye.
Yep.
You can see him. He'll get set in the stretch. He'll take a glance over. Throw over there this time. See if that pattern holds up. He didn't really take a glance over to first. We'll see if that pattern continues. There's the pitch, and that's a strike.
Strike out.
Yeah, not going to be a pattern because Aiden Wright will step in. Wright had a base hit back in the first inning. Just popped one right over the pitcher's head over second base. Throw over to first once again. Jackson back easily. 2 outs here, bottom of the 3rd inning. Runner on first is still Jackson. He reached on a walk. Over to first one more time. Jackson this time had to dive back in. Never felt I had actually played a game until I got dirty. Another throw over to first, and Jackson back easily this time. Wright's going to foul that one off to the right side. Wright looks at the ball outside. Ball gets away from the catcher, and Jackson's going to head down to second base easily.
Aiden gave the thumbs up to steal. Take the run. You got this.
Two and one count on Aiden Wright here. 2 outs, top of the 3rd. Steele Jackson down at second base after the walk and the advancement to second on the pass ball. Wright looks at a ball outside. The count now runs to 3-1. Right takes strike two, and the count now 3-2.
Two.
Pitch is on the way, throw back to second.
Nice.
And Steele Jackson back in easily. Right looks at one low, and now the count is 3-2. Right swings through, and that's a strikeout. Man left on, and Steele Jackson, nobody crosses the plate. It's still 2-0 Kaskaskia. We head to the top of the fourth. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
FNB would like to take a moment to say thank you to all our area farmers. You truly are the heart of the heartland. Whether it's for this season's crop or the next crop of seasoned farmers, FNB is proud to support you by offering agribusiness services, products, and solutions designed to help you grow. FNB, banking, business, life, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Top of the fourth inning coming up. Kaskaskia leads the Bobcats 2-0. It's going to be Bilek, Hunzinger, and Esposito for Kaskaskia. Anybody gets on, Mason Heyman.
Give a quick thank you to our sponsors of Bobcat Nation, People's National Bank, Raylan James Marketing, Wayne County Farm Bureau, Christina Copeland Country Financial, Flax Flowers and Gifts, and FNB.
Next week could be a fun week.
Yeah.
We could be going here, there, and yonder as teams try and take games in.
Yep. Let's see what we have on the schedule as of right now for next week. We have baseball and softball for the high school at home versus NCOE. And then on Wednesday, we have a baseball game on the schedule at home versus Centralia. We also are planning on doing FCC graduation on Friday night. I believe that's at 7 o'clock. We're planning on streaming that. So going to be a fun, busy week as the spring season and school year is coming to an end.
And when I say going here, there, and yonder, should those games against NCOE and or Centralia get rained out, they probably will not make those up since they're not conference games.
Yeah.
All right, Hunzinger. Well,
number 13.
Bilek leads things off. That one going to be popped up 8 and right.
Nice.
Plenty of room right behind home plate, and that's out number 1. Now, Hunzinger will bat. Pitch on the way from Meyer. Hunzinger turns on that one deep right field.
Oh,
off the wall.
He was thinking it was gone.
It's going to be at least 2.
Yeah.
In sliding, Hunzinger. Kind of watched that one.
Yeah.
Go for a little bit because he thought, and you know what? I think Bryce Humphrey out there and right. I thought it was gone too.
He thought it was gone too. He was surprised when it kind of hit the fence and bounced down onto the warning track, and saw him kind of take a hop and a run, like, oh shoot, I got to grab that.
All right. 1 out. Runner on second. Pitch on the way for Esposito. And that's high for ball one. That's high for ball two. The count now 2-0 on Esposito. Strike one. Esposito has a 2-1 count on him. Meyer from the stretch. The runner at second is Hunzinger. Pitch is on the way. There's a strike. And the count now 2-2. Two delivery from Meyer coming up. Pitch is on the way. That is going to be popped up and out of play. Count remains 2-2. Two delivery on the way. Throw back to second. And the runner at second, Hunzinger, is back in easily. Pitch is on the way. That's high for a ball. Count runs full at 3-2. Two delivery on the way. That's outside for ball four. And Heyman will bat. Wind is starting to pick up just a little bit out of the west. Looking to bunt is Heyman. Pulls it back, and that's strike one. Home plate umpire. Check with the field umpire on that one to see if he went around, and he did. Strike one. 0-1 delivery on the way. And that's low for ball one. One delivery showing bunt once again. Gets that one down. And that is an excellent bunt. And they're not even a throw over to first. And the bases are loaded with one out. For the leadoff man, Sugi. Runner's gonna move in at the corners to see if we can get a double play ball here. One out, bases loaded. And that is going to hit Sugi and will bring in a run. Three nothing our score now. Pitch on the way to Baldwin. Two balls, no strikes now on Justin Baldwin. That one going to be popped up and going to be out of play off to the left side. There's the ball. And the count now 2-2 on Baldwin. Meyer from the windup. Pitch is on the way. Baldwin swinging through.
Bogard.
Or Bogard, rather. Baldwin thinking a lot of bees on his team. And that is out number 2.
Bogard was the one that hit the 2-run homer, right?
That is correct.
Yep, third. He's a red-shirted freshman.
Burke will come to bat now.
BBB.
That's going to be popped up. Carter Ruffner
There we go.
with the catch. 3 left on. Nobody scores. Well, 1 run scores. And at the end of 3.5, it's a 3-0 Kaskaskia lead. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Farm Bureau members can save $500 off the purchase of a new 2023 Ford Super Duty, F-150, Ranger, or Maverick. You must be a Farm Bureau member for at least 60 days before purchasing your vehicle. Membership dues are as low as $20 per year. Contact the Wayne County Farm Bureau at 842-3342 or go to WayneCFB.com and join today. The Wayne County Farm Bureau, a membership that means something.
Bottom of the 4th inning here at FNB Field. It's going to be Gresham, Martin, and Logvinoff. Bryce Humphrey, if anybody gets on for the Bobcats here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Facing Donnie Zimmerman, a freshman out of North Clay High School in Louisville.
Donnie's not a name you hear very often for this age group, you know?
You don't.
I don't. It's a more, I feel like, my parents' age. You hear more Donnies than you do younger, but I like it. Names are all cyclical, too, you know? The older ones come back in style, then they become old names again, then they come back around.
There's the throw down to second, and we are set for Jacob Gresham to come to the plate. Gresham out at first base this afternoon for the Bobcats. Bat now to the 3-hole. Pitch on the way from Zimmerman, and Gresham looks at strike 1. No 1 delivery coming up, and that is strike 2. Gresham, I don't think, liked the call.
No, I don't think so either.
2 delivery coming up. Gresham fouls it off. That's strike 2. 0-2 the count. Oh, 2 delivery coming up. Gresham swinging through, and that's a strike. And that's the first out of the inning.
Andrew Jacobs saying, let's go, guys. We can do this.
Yeah.
I know we need to hear some rally cheers from the dugout.
Get those rally caps on.
Yeah. Don't get your heads down now. Plenty of game left.
Keegan Martin 1 for 1 on the afternoon, had a double in the left center field gap. His last at bat advanced to third and was stranded there. Martin looks at one outside for ball one. And it's a little high for ball two, and the count now 2-0 on Martin. Pitch on the way from Martin. Martin again out to left center field. It's going to be short, and it drops in for a base hit. Martin on for the second time in the ball game, and Logvinoff will come to the plate. Pitch on the way from Zimmerman. Logvinoff looks at one low for ball one. Delivery from Zimmerman on the way. And that's in for a strike. The count runs 1-1 on Artem Logvinoff. And that's low for ball two. Already one of the few sophomores on this team. This is a very, very young Bobcat baseball team. Two and one count. Pitch throw over to first rather. And Martin back easily. Martin has the second stolen base of the game, and he is in scoring position. One out here, bottom of the fourth inning. Bobcats trailing 3-0. Artie Logvinoff with a 2-1 count on him. And the runner at second is Keegan Martin. Two-one delivery on the way. Logvinoff looks at one low and outside for ball three.
Uh-oh. What did you have?
I had 3 and 1.
You had 3 and 1 before or now?
Before.
Okay. I feel like this is the second.
So it is 3-1.
He said I might be wrong. All right, 3-1.
Artie Logvinoff is set. Pitch from Zimmerman. Throw back to second base. Keegan Martin back with a dive. Seen more throws to second this game than I think I've seen all year.
I was thinking the same thing.
Great minds think alike, I guess. Again,
There we go.
He threw to
got
second
him that
and,
time.
yeah, they got him that time.
Dang. Caught him off guard. So I was looking at, you said Artie is one of few sophomores on this team. I counted 5. We have Artie, Max Meyer, Tyler Brook, who's injured, and then Will Newberry and Casey Judy.
And Finn O'Connell, I believe, too.
Well, red shirt, yeah.
Red shirt, sophomore.
I think, yep. He's listed as a red shirt freshman. So,
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so a 3-2 count now on Longvinoff, 2 outs. And he looks at a ball. I was waiting on that one because Longvinoff will head down to first, and Bryce Humphrey will bat now. He's 0 for 1 on the afternoon.
Amy Wells saying, let's go, guys.
Three nothing. Kaskaskia leads over the Bobcats here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Pitch coming up.
Oh!
And that is caught at first base. A great play by the first baseman for Kaskaskia. And that will do it for the 4th. Bobcats trailing 3-0. You're watching Bobcat Baseball on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Welcome back to Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. I'm going to take a quick second to thank our sponsors here: Wayne County Farm Bureau, People's National Bank, Black's Flowers and Gifts, F&B, Christina Copeland Country Financial, and Raylan James Marketing. Thank you all for joining us this afternoon. We have 43 people tuning in right now. Double D just says, we're all watching from the LRC. Go Bobcats. Thanks for tuning in at the LRC, guys. And from wherever you are watching from. I know we mentioned earlier, but it sure has been a pleasure being a part of Bobcat Nation, the community this season. And we look forward to coming back for volleyball in the fall. We'll be doing all the home volleyball games. I believe there are 11 matches that we'll be broadcasting. So check back in with us in the fall.
Meyer back on for his 4th inning of work. And the batter is going to be, here in the top of the 5th inning, it's going to be Gavin Baldwin, the player who made that great play at first base on the line drive. Baldwin.
Oh, nice snag by Artie. Straight to him.
And Artie Longnovoff catches that one for out number 1. And now to bring in Caleb Herbert, the shortstop. Boy, Baldwin, he hit that one pretty hard.
Baldwin, no relation to Alec, I'm sure.
I don't think so.
Hey Claire, what's your phone number? 618-315-3611.
One out here, top of the 5th inning. Bobcats trailing 3-0. That one straight up the gut, and that is a base hit. Base hit for Herbert. And Bilek will step in. Bilek 0 for 2 on the afternoon. One on, one out, top of the 5th. Pitch all the way down to second base. The throw, and man.
That was close.
That was really close, but at any rate, Baldwin, or Herbert rather, in with a stolen base.
You know, I was going to say close but no cigar. Where does that saying come from? I need to research that
don't know.
too. Oh.
Turned to bunt, pulled it back quickly, though. And that is a 1-1 count. Pitch on the way. Oh. Hits the hole in between short and third. And a run is going to score. Yeah, that's the ones I want too, winners.
Yeah. So, Close But No Cigar comes from the mid-20th century. Fairground stalls gave out cigars as prizes.
Ah.
Close,
and if you didn't win, you were
but no
close.
No
Man,
cigar.
you don't get a cigar.
Now we know.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Double D says it was invented by Mark Turner. Do you agree with that?
I don't know.
You're not sure if he invented it or not?
I think that would imply I think that would imply that I'm a loser. And okay, I guess I did invent it. So
I don't know what he's being talked to about
well,
over here.
Aiden Wright is okay.
The ump was talking to Coach McHugh about something. I'm not sure what happened. I was worried about Close But No Cigar. You get what you pay for, folks.
Wonder where that one came from. Oh,
goodness.
Man.
Oh.
That one popped up.
Got a hold of that one.
It's going to be deep.
It's gone. Yep.
That is
Another
a home
two-run homer.
So Hunzinger hits one. He just missed one his last at bat.
Yep.
And the score is now 6-0. And I believe
Aiden's having a quick little chat out there with Max. They have someone warming up out in the bullpen. I can't quite make out the number. Number 18, possibly? Aiden Carter?
Aiden Carter, yes, ma'am. That's 18. Pitch on the way. That's outside. And that's ball two. 2-0 count on Esposito.
Despacito.
Pitch on the way from Meyer. That's low for ball three.
Come on, Max.
And that is going to bring Mount McHugh out of the dugout. I think he's looking down to the bullpen to see if his pitcher's ready.
Mm-hmm.
And there is the first strike. Herbert, or rather Esposito, had turned to throw the bat back toward the dugout and head to first, and the home plate umpire called that a strike.
Yeah.
And that's strike two, and they'll call him back.
You keep taking off towards first. He's going to keep calling those strikes.
Pitch on the way, and there's a strikeout for Meyer.
What a turnaround.
2 outs now. And Mason Heyman will bat. Bobcats trailing 6-0 here. Pitch on the way. Heyman is going to pop that one up.
Come on, guys. Call it. Call it. There we go.
Good play. Josh
Yes.
Colon called everybody off and took that one. That's the third out of the inning. 3 runs cross the plate, though, and it's a 6-0 Kaskaskia College lead over Frontier. We head to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Looking for something special for that special someone? Let Black's Flowers and Gifts in downtown Fairfield help with a custom floral or silk arrangement, balloon or candy bouquet, or gift item. Give Black's a call at 618-847-7076 for pickup or delivery, or just stop by and say hi at 310 East Main in Fairfield. Black's Flowers and Gifts, your florist with a personal touch.
Wow. Talking about the volleyball tournament this weekend over at the CP Church. It starts at 8:30 in the morning.
I think that's when they're going to kind of start announcing, what team you're on, because it's a hat tournament. And then probably first match.
4-player
start about
teams,
9.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Four players. I think they were trying to get it up to 6-player teams, but I'm not sure. Not sure they were able to, but still, even if you aren't playing volleyball, come out and grab you a pork burger, watch the volleyball matches. There's going to be silent auction going on as well. Of course, donations are always welcome. Hoping for it to be a successful day. Raising money for our friends.
And we appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. The bills are starting to roll in.
Oh, I know. And yep, there's no end in sight, It's overwhelming.
Bottom of the 5th inning now. It is going to be Ruffner, Cologne, and Jackson. Anybody gets on the top of the lineup and uphold. Ruffner looks at ball 1. Carter, 8 RBIs on the year, a 242 average. Ball 2 now, 2-0 the count. Ruffner swinging through, and that's strike 1. That's low for a ball. And the count runs to 3-1. That one's going to be popped up by Ruffner and out of play. The count 3-2. Three-two delivery on the way. Ruffner hits that one out to left center field. And it's going to be handled by the center fielder. That's out number 1. And Josh Cologne will step to the plate. Pitch on the way. That's high for ball 1. Strike 1. And on the inside corner, the count runs 1-1 on Josh Cologne. One delivery on the way. That's a little bit outside for ball 2. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's a 6-0 Kaskaskia College lead. Josh Cologne looks at a ball. And the count now 3-1 on the Bobcat second baseman. Swings through. That's strike 2. Pitch on the way. Cologne yanks that one out to left field. And it's going to be caught. That's 2 outs here in the inning. Steele Jackson reached on a walk, was stranded. His only at bat thus far. Jackson swinging first
there
pitch.
We go.
That's a base hit for Steele.
Let's keep it going, Colt.
He is due 0 for 2 on the afternoon.
Doesn't get a hit today. I bet he'll be shaving some facial hair.
Does he do it after every game or after every at bat? Does he keep a razor with him there in the dugout?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That would be dedication.
Uphold. Check swing.
A quick trim before each at bat.
Well, unless he gets a base hit, you know.
Then you let it grow.
That was check swing. Home plate umpire said he didn't go through, and that's ball 1. 1-0 the count. Pitch from Zimmerman. On the way, throw over to first. And Steele Jackson back in easily. Getting that uniform dirty.
Yeah, he looks like he's played today, you know. How much dirt he has on him. Oh,
that
took that one.
Plucks Cologne.
Uphold.
Or plucks uphold, rather. And with 2 outs here, we might have a little something going.
Andrew's saying, let's get it going, guys. We are the comeback kings. That is for sure. They
You
love
betcha.
a good 2-out rally. I like to keep it interesting, you know.
Aiden Wright going to bat here. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Wright looks at the ball low. Zimmerman may be tiring. He's thrown a lot of pitches.
Yeah.
One 1-0 delivery from Zimmerman coming up to Aiden Wright. Pitch is on the way. That's a little high. That's ball 2.
Oh, that was tempting for Steele.
Throw got away from the second baseman. And that was a very, very slow developing throw back to second. Wow. I think I'd have had time to make it back to second base on that throw.
I'm not sure I would have, but
Pitch on the way. Right.
oh, got a little
Swinging. He's
under
going to
it.
pop that one up on the infield.
Oh,
And it's handled by the third baseman. Couple left on. Nobody scores. It remains 6-0. We head to the 6th. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Have you ever wondered if you're on track for retirement, how much you'll need, or when you'll be able to retire? The team at F&B Asset Management is here to help answer these difficult questions. Their comprehensive retirement planning services help you plan through the entire retirement process, from planning, education, and guidance to 401k rollovers and IRA transfers. F&B Asset Management can help you plan today so you are able to enjoy your retirement when the time comes. Call 842-2109 or visit today. F&B Asset Management.
New pitcher to start the 6th inning for the Bobcats. It's going to be Aiden Carter, who was warming up a little bit earlier in the ball game.
we have Andrew Jacobs saying thoughts are with you, Mark, from over here.
We appreciate it, Andrew.
Hope
very,
it's a
very
great,
much.
great day for you. My time here is almost up. I'm going to have to head out here in a little bit to take my oldest baby to his first ever T-ball game practice, actually. T-ball practice.
There is nothing more enjoyable to watch than
T-ball?
I love watching T-ball games. Yeah.
My husband's already stressing about it. He's like, this is going to be miserable.
Well, I enjoy watching it as long as I don't try to start coaching.
Yes, right, yeah. I mean, you have to take it for what it is. You know, these kids are learning the game. They have nothing to start with. So it's entertaining. It's fun. I'm excited to see hopefully his love for the game grow. If that's the direction his life's going to go in, maybe, be a future Bobcat. You never know.
You never know. Aiden Carter taking over for Max Meyer here in the top of the 6th inning. Carter, 9 appearances, 1-0 record, 4.20 ERA. Somebody is not happy down there. And we're at the top of the lineup. It's going to be Suji, Bogard. Is it a child? Yeah, I think it was Burke, and then Baldwin. All right. Aiden Wright, a little late getting out there. He was at bat for the 3rd out and had to get some time to get his equipment on. Throw down to second base, and we're set for the top of the 6th. As we mentioned, 1, 2, and 3. Sugi, Bogard, Burke, and then Baldwin if anybody gets on. Aiden Carter, his first pitch. That's outside for ball 1. Carter, a little bit of that sidearm delivery. That one's inside for ball 2. And there's his first strike. 2-1 now on Sugi. Sugi, S-U-G-I.
Suji's.
I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Makes me think of Suki, so I'd say Suji. I don't know.
That one's going to be popped up and out of play. The count evens at 2-2 now.
Last names are just hard. Even my maiden name is Wise, W-I-S-E, and I had people, mispronounce it because is it a, soft S, Weiss?
Is it
Wiese? Wiese? Is it fancy French? I mean, I don't know.
Well, your first name is Claire, and that's kind of
French.
Claire Wiese.
Claire
Wiese.
I'm so much less fancy than that.
That's outside, and that's a walk. And Justin Bogard will bat now. Bogard, a home run. Back in the 3rd. Bogard looking to put down the bunt. Pulls it back and fouls it off. This is our last Bobcat baseball broadcast of the year.
I know.
Sad to see it come to a close. I've enjoyed it.
It has been a lot of fun.
That time, Bogard pulls it back, and that's a ball. Count now 1-1 on Justin Bogard. Bogard again bunts it and bunts it foul. And now 2 strikes on Bogard. He'll have to swing away here. Nice breeze coming into the press box window here. Loving it. Pitch on the way, Bogard. Fouls that one off. It's going to be out of play. And the count remains 1-2. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit from the west. Pitch on the way. Bogard grounds it between first and second. And we've got runners at first and second with nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. Ryan Burke, the batter now. Burke looking to bunt. And, yep, he did go around. That's a strike. Burke again showing bunt, pulls it back. What's up, Double D?
Hi, Mark. How are you?
I am living the dream, buddy.
I tell you what, it's a beautiful day for baseball. And
That's absolutely right. And as I've said often, I told Claire earlier,
yeah,
you know, when the sun's shining, I mean, it's always a beautiful day at the ballpark.
absolutely. At least it's not like where it's been cold and windy like it has
betcha.
been. And I tell you what, just great conditions out there. Great to be here on Bobcat Nation, of course, watching some Bobcat baseball, hosting Kaskaskia, Centralia. And again, beautiful day for baseball. Can't go wrong with it.
0-2 the count now on Burke. Nobody out first and second. Aiden Carter on the mound in relief of Max Meyer for the Bobcats. Pitch on the way. Burke to third. Logvin off over to second. Cologne to first. And a scoop by Gresham. And the double play in full effect, and there's 2 outs now.
Nice double play ball, and great job by the Bobcats infield of scooping that one up quickly and with a quick throw to first. But I want to say hi to all those on Bobcat Nation. Hope you all doing well. Let's get a 3 out here.
Baldwin coming up. Carter trying to lurk out of a first and second. Nobody out jam. And that is strike 1 on Baldwin. Pitch on the way, Baldwin. Looks at a ball inside.
Tried to go for the inside part of the plate and found the zone the first time, but not that time, though.
1-1 the count.
Ooh.
That's inside for a ball, and the count runs 2 balls and 1 strike.
He thought about it, but just held back.
Runner at third is the leadoff man, Kenneth Sugi. There's a strike. And the count runs to 2-2 now.
Nice pitch. Had to chase after that one.
Aiden Carter trying to get out of this 6th inning.
Ooh.
That one a little bit low for ball.
Full count. This is a big pitch coming up. 3 balls and 2 strikes and 2 outs.
Pitch on the way. And there's a strikeout. First one by Carter. Man left on. Nobody scores. It remains 6-0 after 5.5. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Your farm is more than land and crops. It's your legacy. Protecting it takes careful preparation and excellent service. At Country Financial, we're committed to providing you both. Rated as the #1 crop hail insurer in Illinois, we have over 100 certified crop adjusters and 24/7 customer service. Call me, Christina Copeland, your local Country Financial rep at 618-842-2185 to chat about your farm and crop insurance needs today. Farm and crop insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois, an equal opportunity provider.
Bottom of the 6th inning for the Bobcats, trailing 6-0. It's going to be Gresham, Martin, Logvinoff. Anybody gets on, Humphrey will bat for the Bobcats here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
By the way, Andrew says on the live chat, Mark, I was in my car, so I didn't hear anything, but he asked about any baseball broadcast in the fall.
I am not sure yet, Andrew. We have not yet made the decision.
He did say also thoughts are with you, Mark, from over there. Hope it's a great night for you as well. Talking about the
Appreciate it.
volleyball fundraiser. Yeah. Also got Bobcat softball this Saturday.
You betcha. Do we know who the Bobcats are going to play yet?
Yes, it is Swick.
Okay, and what time? It's still going to be 12 and 2.
12
Is that
and 2.
correct? Okay.
This would be actually a 3-game series. So if Bobcats sweep Swick Saturday, then they advance to the second round. If they were to split with Swick, they have to play the third game on Sunday. I've not heard of a time yet regarding Sunday, but I know it is 12 and 2. This is actually the first time ever that Bobcat softball has hosted a playoff opponent in the first round of the playoffs. So it's a big day for them coming up this weekend.
Gresham, 0-2 on the afternoon, steps in to face Donnie Zimmerman and swings at strike one.
Very aggressive swing and try to get a piece of it.
One delivery on the way. Gresham going to foul that one off. Now 0-2. Talking about it earlier, there are a lot of local connections or area connections.
Yes.
On this Kaskaskia team. Zimmerman is from North Clay in Louisville.
Saw that, yeah.
Matthew Hunzinger is from Dietrich.
Yeah.
We got some other kids from South Central, I remember. Swing by Gresham, that's fouled off. And the coach for Kaskaskia.
Mitch Custer.
Mitch Custer.
He's from, what was he, T-Town or Effingham, Mark?
He's from Teutopolis.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Played
Purdue, was it?
He played at Purdue.
Yeah.
For baseball. Played baseball and basketball at Teutopolis and was part of state tournament teams in both sports.
Gresham struck out swinging, and should be Keegan Martin coming up, I think.
Yep, Martin will bat here. Martin is 2 for 2 on the afternoon, a double and a single.
Speaking of Martin, I saw him at the library yesterday for Grad Fest, and I bought my tickets off of Alyssa Young of the volleyball team already, and when I told him that, he's like, oh, man, I was hoping he'd be my first. But Queen of Hearts raffle is still going on, by the way.
Just got our tickets. Both Claire and myself bought them just a few minutes ago.
Oh, good.
I have been guaranteed a winner.
I've been guaranteed a winner, too. I'm trying. Nice pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And that is a strike. And the count now 1-1 on Martin, rather.
For the Bobcats, you'd like to see him get something going here, down 6-0.
Pitch on the way. That's up high for a ball.
You know, was watching Bobcat softball Tuesday after work, and they were down 13-0 against John A. Logan. They cut it within 4, 13-9 after 3 complete innings, so it can happen. Nice hit to right field. Right fielder scoops it up. It's going to be a base hit for Keegan Martin.
Keegan Martin went to left center his first trip, left center his second trip, and now goes 3-3 with a single to right center.
He's having a good day batting for the Bobcats, and maybe that might be the spark the Bobcats need.
Artie Logvinoff will bat now. Artie is 1 for 1. He had a walk his last trip. Or 0 for 1, rather, with a walk his last trip. Pitch on the way. That's low for a ball. Zimmerman might be tiring just a bit.
It might be.
1-0 the count on Longvinoff. Pitch is on the way. He'll pop that one up into short right field. The second baseman handles it for Kaskaskia. And that'll be out number 2 of the inning for Bryce Humphrey, who'll step in. And he's 0-2 on the afternoon.
I see Bryce get a hit here.
Pitch is on the way. That's a ball.
Yeah, I'm high on the inside part of the plate.
One-0 pitch on the way. Humphrey swinging.
Ooh.
Pops that one up. And that is handled easily in the outfield. Runner left on. Nobody scores, though. We go to the top of the 7th inning with the Bobcats still trailing 6-0. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
RJ on Main, Fairfield's newest event venue. Located at 200 East Main in downtown Fairfield. With tables and chairs for up to 60 people. Free Wi-Fi, an open floor plan, full kitchen, full bath, and lots of new updates, while keeping the building's historical charm. RJ on Main is the perfect place for your next event. Contact RJ on Main today by calling 618-315-3611 or book online at raylanjames.com/RJ on Main.
Top of the 7th inning here at FNB Field. It is going to be Herbert, Bilek, and Hunzinger. Anybody gets on Esposito for Kaskaskia.
You know, I can't believe, here at the college, we've been gearing up lately for graduation and, graduation next Friday. And tell you, I just can't believe it's that time of year. It blows my mind how, April flew by really quick, and here we are in early May. So,
and just announced today, high school regional baseball and softball pairings.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, yeah.
FCHS baseball is going to host Hamilton County at 4:30 p.m. at Veterans Field on May 15th. Yeah. And then the following day, the softball team will be at Benton to play Hamilton County, and that's going to be a 5 o'clock start.
Okay.
It all has to do with the games being moved up an hour or so because of Carmi White County's graduation on that Tuesday night.
Oh, I think that makes sense, yeah. It is, also a sign of postseason for spring sports. And
you betcha.
And tell you what, it just can't believe we're at this time of year. It's really flown by quick. But I also saw the softball team, Bobcat softball team, downstairs. Good to see them support their fellow friends, in the Bobcats baseball team. So, but for the Bobcats, I'd like to not allow Kaskaskia any runs. KC leading 6-0, top of the 7th. And we're getting down to the wire of this game. We're coming down the home stretch.
New pitcher in for the Bobcats. That one over to Longvinoff. Over to first. And that's the first out of the inning. New pitcher for the Bobcats is going to be, see if I can find it here. I know that information is in here somewhere. Jordan Brown. On 7 appearances and 0-0 record, a 7.20 ERA.
He did a good job pitching against last time I was here, so I was really encouraged by what I saw out of Brown on the mound. So
anyway, one pitch, one out.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Sometimes it's those ground ball outs that you need.
Pitch on the way.
That may be gone. And it's gone. That's a home run.
Third home run of the afternoon for Kaskaskia. Hunter Bilek with the home run. And he yanked that one down to left field. And right down the line, and that makes it a 7-0 ball game.
Yeah, first pitch he saw from Brown and just absolutely crushed it. So I wouldn't be surprised if that ball was found near the library tomorrow near Cox Hall.
Matthew Hunzinger will bat now. Pitch from Brown all the way. That's outside for ball one. Hunzinger is going to pop that one up and didn't get all of it like he did his first couple of at-bats. And this one handled by Ruffner easily for the second out. Garrett Esposito to bat now for Kaskaskia. That one's going to be fouled off. Even though he gave up the home run, Brown has pitched pretty good, and he's thrown strikes.
Yeah.
That one fouled off again by Esposito. And the count now 0-2. No 2 delivery all the way. Oh, just missed to the outside, and the count 1-2.
Thought that had a chance of being in the zone.
One-two delivery from Brown coming up. That one's going to be popped up near the warning track. Ruffner handles it easily. That'll do it. 1 run scores, though, on the home run by Hunter Bilek, and it's 7-0. We head to the 7th inning stretch. The Bobcats trailing Kaskaskia. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With mobile deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
New pitcher for Kaskaskia College in the lineup. We'll get a number for you here in just a minute.
Yeah.
It is going to be...
Say 32 out there, Mark.
Thank you. Clayton Taylor out of Columbus, Indiana. Taylor takes over for Zimmerman in the bottom of the 7th inning. Zimmerman goes 7 innings, did not allow a run. And Taylor is going to face Ruffner, Cologne, and Jackson. Anybody gets on, it's going to be Uphold back to the top of the lineup.
You know, Zimmerman, a product of North Clay, and talked about before how there's been some good baseball up there over the years over there at North Clay, and I know there's been some athletes that even went on to the 4-year university schools, so it's a good baseball program, and you know, got to be impressed with Zimmerman, what he did to the Bobcats here. But for the Bobcats, you know, you're facing a new pitcher, one that you've probably never faced before, and maybe an opportunity to claw right back and get some runs here scoring.
You betcha. Carter Ruffner will step in. Ruffner 0 for 2 on the afternoon. And he'll face Taylor. Ruffner swinging first pitch, fouls that one off for strike 1. Been a beautiful afternoon for baseball here at FNB Field. Light wind.
Oh, yeah.
Sunshine, temperatures holding around 70.
This is the ideal weather for, you know, spring sports in general. I mean, you just can't go wrong with this kind of weather. If you complain, then there's something wrong with you.
Pitch on the way, Ruffner Going to swing. He'll foul that one off. And the count now 1-2 on Ruffner.
We're supposed to get some rain tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. And Monday, I believe.
Saturday more, getting more like in the evening hours, I think. Like a slight chance, but.
Well, let's hope it stays out
Yeah.
of the area until at least 6 or 7 o'clock so we can get those games in.
Well, I'll tell you what, and really, it's pretty dry out here and could use a little rain. So.
That one going to be popped up by Ruffner. And it's going to be handled in right field. First out of the inning. Josh Colon steps in. Colon is 0 for 2 on the afternoon.
Ooh.
Colon backs out of there.
A little spin right there.
One and 0 the count. Colon swinging on strike 2, and that's strike 1, or swinging on the second pitch, and that's strike 1.
Yeah. Outside and high.
Ball 2. That's 2-1 count on Colon. Taylor on in relief here in the bottom of the 7th inning for Zimmerman. And that's inside for a ball.
Good eye right there by Colon, and that ball was right there, right about his arrest area.
3-1 the count on Josh. Pitch on the way, swinging through. That's strike 2. 3-2 delivery on the way. Swing and a strike. That's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Steele Jackson steps in. Jackson 1 for 1 on the afternoon, a walk and a base hit. And he looks at ball 1.
That was right about his chin level, so.
One 1-0 delivery from Taylor on the way.
Ooh, hit him.
And that will hit Steele Jackson in the back. He's reached base now for the 3rd time in the ball game. We're back to the top of the order for Colt Sussex Uphold.
Actually, wearing 44. That may be, is it Casey Judy then?
Could be.
44? Because Colt usually wears number 45.
He's 45. Yep, that is Judy. Casey Judy coming to bat. Hitch on the way, and Judy looks at a strike. Oh, 1 count on Judy. Hitch is on the way.
Oh, nice hit.
Nice hit between first and second. And runners at first and second here with 2 outs.
Second baseman for Kaskaskia slid trying to stop the ball and just not in time as the ball went out in the right field. Nice piece of hitting right there by Judy, a fast-moving grounder and throw over a second, and safe at second over there is Jackson. So got a runner in scoring position, and Bobcats here, they can get their first run of the game.
Aiden Wright, 1 for 3 on the afternoon, steps in to face Taylor. The right swings through for strike 1.
Wright's been a good hitter this season, so he's had some big hits for the Bobcats, and looking for a big hit out of him here with 2 outs.
0-1 the count on Wright. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 7th, rather. And that's ball 1. Only playing 1 this afternoon.
Yeah.
9-inning affair.
I think they play the next day, don't they? I think at Kaskaskia. I think they do.
Might be Saturday.
I think, okay. I know it was one of the days coming up.
Pitch on the way. That's in for a strike. And the count now 1-2 on Aiden Wright. Wright swinging. That's a foul.
I think it went for a swim over the Briarwood.
And the count now still remains 1-2. One-two delivery from Taylor coming up. Pitch is on the way. That's outside for a ball.
Good eye by Wright. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Big pitch coming up.
Taylor from the stretch. Pitch is on the way. That's fouled off again by Aiden Wright. The count remains 2-2.
Good at bat so far by Aiden. Trying to get a fair hit.
Hit will score a run.
Yeah. We usually like to say avoid the skunk here. You're down 7-0. Like to get your first run in.
Pitch on the way from Taylor.
Ooh,
right.
Swung on and missed.
And that is it for the 7th. 2 left on. Nobody scores, though. It remains a 7-0 game in favor of Kaskaskia. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
RJ on Main, Fairfield's newest event venue. Located at 200 East Main in downtown Fairfield. With tables and chairs for up to 60 people. Free Wi-Fi, an open floor plan, full kitchen, full bath, and lots of new updates, while keeping the building's historical charm. RJ on Main is the perfect place for your next event. Contact RJ on Main today by calling 618-315-3611 or book online at raylanjames.com/RJ on Main.
Top of the 8th inning here at FNB Field. It's been a beautiful afternoon for baseball, except for the final score.
Yeah.
Or except not the final score, but
No,
the score.
No. Yeah.
It's 7-0. Another new pitcher on for the Bobcats here in the top of the 8th inning. This one is going to be Josh Monty, I believe. Yeah, Josh Monty.
Yep.
3-1 on the year, a 1.17 ERA.
I did some filming for the college about maybe a couple of months ago, month and a half, 2 months ago, and Monty was in there doing some deadlifting in the Bobcat Fitness Center, and he was deadlifting. He could deadlift probably more than me and everything, but tell you what, these athletes, they stay in shape out here, and see a lot of them, building strength. So, good young man, though. Enjoy talking to him when I have an opportunity.
Mason Heyman will lead things off. He's the number 9 hitter for Kaskaskia, back to the top of the lineup with Suji and Bogard. Anybody gets on, it's going to be Burke. New catcher into the lineup, that is Trenton Creek. We've got a new second baseman as well, Jose Mejia. Looks like we might have a new shortstop as well.
Yeah.
Get a number for you in just a minute. We may have a whole new infield. Well, no, Martin's still out there.
Yeah, Martin's still out there. I see him.
And so is Gresham.
Yeah. 8.
No, that is Logvinoff. He is still in there.
Yeah,
so.
he's still in there, yeah.
So Mejia and Creek. Creek is the catcher now. Mejia is at second base in place of Josh Colon. Creek in for Aiden Wright.
Okay. That was a strike from Monty.
This is Mason Heyman, the catcher. Pitch is on the way. There's strike 2. That's strike 3.
Oh, strike 3. Okay. Must have missed the first pitch. But anyway.
Monty gets a strikeout. And that will bring the top of the lineup, Kenneth Suji.
Nice off-speed pitch by Monty. Get that K.
Suji pops that one up.
It's
foul territory, and it is going to be out of play.
Just a long strike. Went over by Reagan's car over there, so. Yes, Reagan, it went by your car. Don't be shaking your head no.
Oh, and 1 the count on Suji. That one grounded toward first. Gresham handles that one easily on the short hop, and that's out number 2. Monty, 2 up, 2 down, and that will bring in Justin Bogard.
A couple of quick outs for the Bobcats defense and Monty on the mound.
Outside for ball 1. No, Wright is still in the lineup. Okay.
Yeah. Strike.
Creek was just warming up the pitcher.
Yeah.
I'll catch on one of these days. That's outside for a ball. And the count runs 3-1. So our only change this inning is Mejia.
Yeah.
That one popped up and out of play. Luis Mejia. I think I said Jose earlier. It's Luis.
Yeah.
Monty, his pitch outside, and he'll walk Bogard. There's not been an inning in this game that has been 1-2-3 for Frontier outside of the first, and that was a weird 1-2-3 inning.
Okay.
As Carter Ruffner had an outfield assist, and Aiden Wright threw someone out trying to steal it at third.
He's running.
There's the throw.
Good. Oh, he's safe.
Just barely beat that throw.
I got to give credit to Creek on that one. That was
Wright.
Okay.
Right.
My mistake.
But that was a good throw by Wright. I'm sorry.
Good right by good throw by Wright over to second. Just too bad didn't get him out, but good try though. He's got quite a lead off there. Almost halfway between second and third. So
yeah. So Burke batting here. Burke 0 for 3 on the afternoon. That one fouled up.
He's running.
That one going to be popped up to Burke over to right field. Bryce Humphrey diving.
Oh, he missed it. Didn't
Could
catch
not get it. And that means another run will cross the plate for the Kaskaskia College team. Going to get Burke a base hit on that one. And Gavin Baldwin will bat now. Strike one on Baldwin. Oh, one delivery on the way.
That one's launched to left.
Baldwin swinging, and that is going to be gone.
Yep.
Home run number 4, another 2 runs cross the plate for Kaskaskia. And that will make the score 10-0. That was a shot.
That was a moon shot, and whoever left and gone. And
Herbert will bat now.
Low.
And Herbert looks at ball 1. Top of the 8th inning. Kaskaskia with the 10-0 lead. And there's a strike, and the count 1-1 on Herbert. One delivery on the way from Monty. That's a little low for ball 2. That one popped up and going to be out of play. Count runs to 2-2 on Herbert.
Bobcats defense looking for that third out as well.
That one grounded in between the hole between second and short. And that's a base hit.
Yeah, fast moving grounder went right by Monty, and the I believe they're called is it the Blue Devils or Blue Angels or Kaskaskia?
I believe it's the Blue Angels.
Okay, Blue Angels. Yeah, they're right now keep piling on the runs here.
You betcha. 10-0 now. And Hunter Bilek bats. He had a home run earlier in this game. And Bilek looks at ball 1. One-0 delivery from Monty on the way. And that's in for strike 1. Popped up.
It's in play.
Gresham handles that one in foul territory. We come to the bottom of the 8th. Bobcats trailing 10-0. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Farm Bureau members can save $500 off the purchase of a new 2023 Ford Super Duty, F-150, Ranger, or Maverick. You must be a Farm Bureau member for at least 60 days before purchasing your vehicle. Membership dues are as low as $20 per year. Contact the Wayne County Farm Bureau at 842-3342 or go to WayneCFB.com and join today. The Wayne County Farm Bureau, a membership that means something.
Welcome back to FMB Field on this Thursday afternoon. Beautiful, gorgeous day for baseball. I want to go ahead and mention our sponsors here for Bobcats baseball here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing, People's National Bank, RJ Marketing, Raylan James Marketing, Wayne County Farm Bureau, Christina Copeland, Country Financial, Black's Flowers and Gifts, and FNB. By the way, live chat is open. If you want to say hi to us, tell us where you're watching Bobcats baseball from. We'll say hi to you in return. And by the way, you can check out our live stream sports schedule on our Facebook pages. We also got some postseason baseball as well that we'll be covering here for you. So keep it on our pages for that. I know Bobcat softball was announced this afternoon. They're going to be hosting SWIC, Southwestern Illinois College out of Belleville, this Saturday at Southwest Park. Be in the middle field. They'll be playing them 12-2. Be a doubleheader, best of 3 actually. So anyway, if you're looking for want to watch the Bobcats softball in person on Saturday, you can. We'll also have it on Bobcat Nation as well here for you if you cannot make it to Southwest Park. Like Jacob Gresham, the leadoff hitter for the Bobcats. Bobcats like to score some runs here. They've not scored any yet. Pitch on the way. Swings on and misses. Here in the bottom of the 8th. Go, Mark. Gresham, next pitch on the way to him. The lefty throws that one. That's a strike. New pitcher on the mound for Kaskaskia. Left-handed pitcher. Get his name and number here in a moment. Mark will find that through the papers. Pitch on the way. Swings on and misses, and Gresham strikes out. Number 18, Mark, number 18 for Kaskaskia.
Number 18 is going to be Jude Tinney from Union, Missouri.
Mark to be 18 again.
Yeah. Keegan Martin steps in. Martin had a perfect afternoon. He's 3 for 3.
Yeah, he's having a good game here. He's been a bright spot for the Bobcats.
That one in the dirt. That's ball 1. Martin looks at strike 1. One count on the way. Martin swinging. Going to foul that one off.
Ball was sent toward Bobcat crossing. So.
And the count is 1-2. Martin swinging. Going to foul that one off. The count remains 1-2. That one stung just a little bit. Saw Martin down there waving that right hand around.
Yeah, he is.
And Martin looks at ball 2. The count 2-2 on Keegan Martin. 1 out here, bottom of the 8th inning. The Bobcats trailing 10-0. Martin
back.
Going to foul that one straight back. Hits the net right in front of us.
Mark blinked, I didn't.
I'm not quick enough to blink.
Oh, yeah. That is. Yeah.
2-2 delivery on the way from Tinney. That one in the dirt. The count runs 3-2 on Keegan Martin. We'll see if Keegan can keep her going here.
Oh, nice hit.
Martin again fouls that one off.
Fair hit for Keegan Martin.
Keegan Martin.
Fair hit for him. He's
4 for 4. Yeah, I like that.
I do too. And nice hit. Went right over the third baseman. Third baseman leapt up and glove high in the air and still went right over him. And way to find the green right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Artie Ogvinoff will bat now for the Bobcats. He's due. Pitch on the way and looks at strike 1.
I watched this young man play ping pong against Eddie Dungy, one of our volleyball players, the other night, and it was entertaining. Those two were getting right after it in ping pong. Very competitive.
Inside, on the inside corner, strike 2. Count 0-2 on Artie Logvinov. Two to Drively Logvinov.
Oh, double play ball.
Double play, and that will do it. This game is in the books. A 10-0 win for Kaskaskia College over Frontier this afternoon. We'll get some final game stats. Hopefully get a word with Coach Matt McHugh when we come back. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Your farm is more than land and crops. It's your legacy. Protecting it takes careful preparation and excellent service. At Country Financial, we're committed to providing you both. Rated as the #1 crop hail insurer in Illinois, we have over 100 certified crop adjusters and 24/7 customer service. Call me, Christina Copeland, your local Country Financial rep at 618-842-2185 to chat about your farm and crop insurance needs today. Farm and crop insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois, an equal opportunity provider.
Looking for something special for that special someone? Let Black's Flowers and Gifts in downtown Fairfield help with a custom floral or silk arrangement, balloon or candy bouquet, or gift item. Give Black's a call at 618-847-7076 for pickup or delivery, or just stop by and say hi at 310 East Main in Fairfield. Black's Flowers and Gifts, your florist with a personal touch.
Welcome back to FNB Field. The Bobcats dropped this one. The final score was 10-0 in favor of Kaskaskia College. Bobcats fall to 24-25. Kaskaskia improves to 26-23 on the year. Kaskaskia runs came in the third, the fourth, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, 1 in the seventh, and 3 in the eighth for their total of 10. They had 4 home runs on the afternoon. Bilek had 1. Hunzinger had 1. Bogard had 1. And for the Bulldogs here, or for the Kaskaskia College Blue Angels here. For the Bobcats, not a lot to show offensively. Keegan Martin did have a 4-for-4 afternoon. He was the bright spot for the Bobcats in this one. We're going to take another quick timeout, hopefully get a word with Coach Matt McHugh. You're watching Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
FNB has made it easier than ever to support your local high school district with their new Community Proud debit cards. There's a custom design for each high school, plus a portion of each debit card purchase will be donated back to our schools. That means when you make a qualifying purchase with your FNB Community Proud debit card, you're helping the students, teachers, and staff of Sisney, Wayne City, Grayville, and Fairfield High Schools. To learn more, contact FNB, member FDIC.
Farm Bureau members can save $500 off the purchase of a new 2023 Ford Super Duty, F-150, Ranger, or Maverick. You must be a Farm Bureau member for at least 60 days before purchasing your vehicle. Membership dues are as low as $20 per year. Contact the Wayne County Farm Bureau at 842-3342 or go to WayneCFB.com and join today. The Wayne County Farm Bureau, a membership that means something.
Bobcats dropped this one by the count of 10-0 to Kaskaskia College. Final, their record now 23-25. Bobcats baseball has been brought to you this year by People's National Bank, RJ Marketing, the Wayne County Farm Bureau, Christina Copeland Country Financial, Black's Flowers and Gifts, and FNB Fairfield National Bank. It's been a fun fun season of broadcast for you here on Bobcat Nation. And we sure appreciate all the viewers, all the sponsors, and, of course, all the Bobcat players, and, of course, Matt McHugh included, and the coaching staff. They've done a great job this year. First year, he came in late in August and couldn't really complete a full recruiting class, but made the best of what he had, as the Bobcats really played well this year. A great hitting ball club.
Yeah, he's really also Coach McHugh, great guy to talk to. I've enjoyed talking to him, and he's done a great job with his young ball team, as you mentioned, Mark. But also, he's been a huge supporter. He and his family of Bobcat Nation, and along with the parents and the grandparents as well. And I saw that we have over 400 subscribers now. I think 409 was the last time I had heard. So, been able to get above the 400 mark. And still, though, this is the last week of the regular season, and you got postseason baseball coming your way shortly. So,
and the Bobcats, are they in the postseason? That's the question.
Right.
Where are they going to go? I think that's still up in the air at this point, Derek.
I think it is, too. I know softball is in for sure. They finished top 4. And so we know they're hosting Swick this Saturday for a doubleheader, be a best-of-3 series. But regarding baseball, not sure yet. But I think they still got a couple more games to be played, though, on the road. So we'll see. But the Bobcats, going in, they've been swinging the hot bat as of late. They've been on a roll.
Yeah, they certainly have. They going into this one, they had won 6 of 7 after an 8-game losing streak. And we're going to let Coach get up here, and we'll get a few final words from him on our broadcast and wrap things up. Of course, Mule Nation, Fairfield Mules softball playing right now over at Southwest Park. And we'll see if Coach brings us up a player. Just by guessing, I'm thinking that it's going to be Keegan Martin if he does bring a player. We mentioned Mules High School, baseball and softball regional, and softball, baseball and softball regional pairings have been announced. The Mules baseball team will play Hamilton County at home on May 15th, Monday, at 4:30 p.m., a week from Monday. And then the Mules softball team will take on Hamilton County at Benton at 5 o'clock on Tuesday, May 16th. Where am I getting December from? My goodness.
Hey, man, we already went through winter. I don't want to go through winter again until later on. I'm just going to sit here and wait here.
Here
they come.
Here they come.
All right,
a
never
few
mind.
words with Coach, and looks like it's going to be Coach today.
I'm here. Hey, Coach.
Well, Coach, that was a tough one. Kaskaskia's got some pretty good power hitters on that ball club.
Yeah, they swung it really well. I mean, they hit 4 home runs,
Yeah.
and I think we had base runners on every inning. And I told the guys, I was like, man, the whole thing looks and feels ugly, but I just felt like the whole trajectory of that game, it should have been closer than the score dictated. We had a lot of opportunities to score a run. We made some really good defensive plays, and at the end of the day, we just didn't get things to go our way, and they did. I mean, they swung it well. Their team is not weird, but their entire offense is mostly sophomores, and a lot of their pitching staff is freshmen, and they swung it like experienced sophomores today. So
starting off the ball game, you had Max Meyer, and Max worked through a couple of pretty tight jams in the first couple of innings. Yeah,
it's we were playing with fire a little bit with bad luck, and a little bit of the guys getting hits. But I mean, that first inning was, what a momentum shifter. We get, they got first and third, nobody out. We get a fly ball to right field, and Bryce Humphrey makes just a phenomenal throw. He's ranging to his left, and as an outfielder, when you got to redirect your body to make a throw going 90 degrees in the other direction, I understand why the coach sent him, and I don't even think the player expected the throw to be close because he just kind of pulled up and let himself get tagged out. I don't know if maybe he just didn't want to get into a collision or what, but that was just an unbelievable play, and then we threw the guy out trying to steal third. That team leads the conference, I believe, in stolen bases. I think we're second, actually. And that was a really good way to set the tone. And we just kind of said, you're going to have to earn runs the other way. And they did. They hit the ball over the fence.
Keegan Martin had a great game.
Yeah.
Played 4 for 4.
Mm-hmm. 4 hits. He was dealing with a wrist problem, and he's just fighting through it right now. And really good day at the plate for him. And it was good to see Casey Judy getting in. We've had injuries, and Casey knew that he needed to be ready to step in and got a good single going the other way. And that's kind of the theme. I'd like to say something. That's kind of been the theme about this year. These guys deserve so much more credit than I think anybody's going to give them. We're in a position where we're trying to fight for a playoff spot, and tomorrow is very important. Whether or not we get in, these guys have just done nothing this entire year but overcome adversity. Spending most of the fall without a coach, without a leader. A lot of guys left, or a lot of really key pieces to the program left before I got here and some shortly after I got here. And then it was just these guys have fought through adversity. I'm watching 2 or 3 guys walk with ice on their arms right now, walking off. We've had injury after injury, from Pierce Bowerly, our cleanup hitter, going down, Tyler Brook tearing his UCL, to Eric Emke, Jacob LaChance, Will Newberry not able to throw right now. Aiden Carter was on the shelf for a while, and he's back throwing. And it's just been a constant state of the next person step up, the next person step up. Everybody just continue to coach. Everybody just continue to work, and we're going to continue to coach as hard as we can. And we've got guys with shoulder issues right now that are having trouble throwing, that are playing through it anyway. I just can't say enough about the resilience that this young group of kids have shown to be in the position that we're in. So anybody who's listening, text whoever you're listening for and just tell them you're proud of them, because they deserve so much credit, regardless of what happens tomorrow.
Let's talk. You're at Kaskaskia tomorrow for a
Yes.
doubleheader, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then how's the playoff picture look right now?
Well, we're still a game behind. I don't know what happened with Olney and Lincoln Trail, but we're kind of right around there
bubble,
with
yeah.
Olney, right on the bubble with Olney, Olney and Ren Lake, excuse me. Olney we have the tiebreaker against, Ren Lake we do not. And so it's funky, and we need to just have some things go our way. And, we need to win at least one game to have an opportunity, and we probably need those teams to lose a little bit. So it's still possible. But, what we talked about down there is, everybody's probably checking the Olney score if they haven't already. But what's important is that we just come out here and play hard for its own sake, just like we've done for the last few weeks when things were really starting to turn around, and that we play together.
Coach, as always, thanks for the visit.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, and I've really enjoyed this season. If we don't,
it's been
if we
great.
Don't get another game, I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
But I'm going to count on another Bobcats
I hope
broadcast before the year's over.
Well, you'd have to be on the road. We'll have to see if you guys can travel.
Well, we'll see
to see where we can go, but we'll do the best we can.
All right.
So
Coach,
thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
And we'll see you next season, man. Coach Matt McHugh, the Bobcats dropped this one 10-0. They'll be at Kaskaskia tomorrow for a doubleheader. For Claire Vaughn and for Derek Dunn, I'm Mark Turner. Bobcats baseball has been brought to you by Wayne County Farm Bureau, People's National Bank, Black's Flowers and Gifts, FNB, Christina Copeland Country Financial, and RJ Marketing. Have a good rest of the afternoon, everyone. I'm Mark Turner.